everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Phil Ray and you're watching the Rayfield Farmer. Let's get after it. So I've already fed all the cows this morning. The only load left to do is to feed the heifers. So we're gonna head up to the barn, pick up the refusals with the payloader, put them in the feed truck, and then come up here to the heifer barn and feed these girls up here. So that's what I'm up to. Other than that, not really sure what else I'm going to get into today other than doing chores this afternoon. Anyway, with that, enough talking. Let's get after it. How are you? How are you? Don't eat my coat. What are you doing? Come on. Moxter, huh? Is that your name? Moxter. Yup. Must be either very friendly or in heat, but I bet you you're just friendly. I think I remember that. You're friendly. Maybe a little too friendly, huh? Look at the tongue on you. Look at the tongue. Oh my goodness. All right, so what the heck are refusals? So refusals are from the day before you fed the cows. They ate what they wanted out of it, and ideally you should have about 5% left over the next day, so you know that the cows had enough to eat in front of them, that they didn't run out of feed, because if they're running out of feed, they'll suffer from a little thing called empty bunk syndrome, and they won't perform as well, because the cows need to eat in order to make milk. So you want to make sure that you have enough feed in front of them, but not so much that you're wasting a bunch of money. So that 5% is a nice little number that we try to get to so that those things happen. So you might be thinking, well, that's kind of a waste, 5% of feed. If you feed 100 pounds, you're gonna have 5 pounds left over, and that just gets bigger from there. But it's a small price to pay when you're trying to make milk. And you want to be able to have your cows perform as well as possible. So right down here, I've got some leftover feed from yesterday. There's probably only about a payloader bucket, so about a ton of feed left over. So what we're going to do with this is scoop it up, put it in the payloader, put it in the feed truck, and going to take that up to the heifers. You'll probably say to yourself, well, if your cows didn't want to eat it, why would your heifers want to eat it? Well, heifers just aren't as picky as cows because they're not making milk yet. So that udder on a cow is a huge energy drain. It's that and reproduction and maintenance is what a cow's energy goes towards. So a heifer, she might have some maintenance and she might have some reproduction, but she's not lactating yet. So that udder isn't there saying, hey, I need the energy, I need the energy. And that's when you'll see really skinny cows, they're milking the fat right off their back. That's not a good thing. But anyway, that's all besides the point. So uh-oh, looks like the milk truck's broke down. That's no good. What do you think, girls? That garbage taste okay? Now you can see, if we look real close, you can see the grain in there. Now, to an untrained eye, you might not be able to spot it, but if you know what you're looking for, you can find it. So it's not economical to feed these cows any grain because they're not producing any milk. Yes, they're being raised up to produce milk, and some of them are bred, some of them are pregnant, some of them aren't old enough to do either yet. So they still like it. They still grow well when you feed them grain, and the minerals and stuff that the feed company puts in the grain for the milking cows benefits these cows. But all these girls are up here is a debt, is a liability to the farm until they drop a calf and they start making milk. So their whole purpose right now is to get growing as cheaply as possible, get bred, get pregnant, and then they should be calving in at anywhere from 22 to 25 months. So once they reach that age and they have a calf, then they'll be making money paying back some of the debt that they've incurred from the moment they were born until the moment they have a calf. What do you think, Cash? Is that a good place to end it? She's got a 7 on her head. Look at that. You've got a 7. Well, you're friendly. And give you little head scratches. Is that okay? Yeah, you like that. How about you? Hey, it's Brooklyn. Look at that. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to like, subscribe, and eat your dairy products, and we'll see you on the next one. Have a good day.